What's up, everyone? In today's video, we're going to be doing some live sourcing for Q4 product research to sell on Amazon FBA, online arbitrage. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm 24. I do this full time. I buy stuff from big retail websites, Walmart.com, Nike.com, flip it on Amazon's platform. And in this video, we're going to talk about exactly how to source profitable toys to sell on Amazon this Q4. Let's get right into it. In order to do this, you're not going to need a ton of complicated software, really anything in that regard. You're just going to want to get a Keepa subscription, which is 20 bucks a month, and a SellerAmp subscription, which is 17 bucks a month. You can try that for free, so those are the two ones you're going to use. You could do it without it, but it'll be so much easier and completely worth the time, and less than 2 pizzas per month to do this entire strategy. It's going to make you a whole bunch of extra money. So those are the two tools you need. Let's jump inside my screen and do some sourcing. Alright guys, so we're starting on this website called Brickset.com. So we were on Brickset.com to find Lego sets to start to target, right? Legos are a super popular category and brand within toys, right? So we can go ahead and start here, and we can find, using reverse sourcing, using SellerAmp, my favorite method, to go out and find sellers who are carrying lots of toys to give us further product inspiration. This site, Brickset, is basically like a blog that aggregates data around different Lego sets and kind of like a history of the industry basically on that. And so to start out, right, you guys can see, so I looked up Minecraft sets that came out in 2021, right? Because the key is that Legos have 2-year time spans, right? So the stuff that started in January 2021 will now be retiring. It'll be on its 2-year time span this Q4, right? In January 2023, that will be, in general, when a lot of this stuff gets discontinued and stuff. So naturally, the way Amazon stock forecasts, a lot of stuff is going to go out of stock in December. With Amazon selling it, then the price goes to the moon on that. So I want to note that you can see tons of different themes here. The stuff that does really well is the licensed themes, typically Harry Potter, Star Wars, Minecraft, Jurassic World, Marvel superheroes, tons of stuff, right? You can see all of it on here, right? And you can even filter by 2021 like I did right here. So now we can see when it started, right, January 2021. So now we have product inspiration in terms of stuff to look at. So, right, we have 21168 right here. So we can start here, 21168, right? And so we're trying to find basically sets that we have a good idea are going to be retiring, right? And then we can go ahead and take a look at, okay, who's selling these, right? Go out and take a look at what else they're selling, right? So we can take a look at this. So we can see, yeah, we can see that, yeah. Okay, so this one, it looks like it was a little bit more in March. We can see this did perform well last Q4 there. Buy cost was 30, went up to 58 on that right there. So that, peaked at a decent ROI. And it looks like a lot of people are preparing right here for that. And the nice thing is, like, literally we can just go on here, right, see who's high priced, and then pull up a couple of these sellers and take a look at what they're selling to get a ton of product inspiration basically on that. So down here on SellerAmp, right, you see there's tons and tons of sellers on this one and everything. So for whatever reason, maybe people bought these really cheap on secret clearance and stuff like that. But either way, right, we can see who has it listed high. We can take a look at, okay, what else are they selling right here? So let me find some with a ton of reviews. Yeah, here we go. Right here, tons of reviews. And now we can see, okay, they got tons of Lego right here, a bunch of Barbie stuff right here as well. So we can open up some of the more high-priced ones right here and see, okay, let me find something that's like over 20 bucks right here. Okay, so this is probably a decent example. The rank's pretty high though, unfortunately. Not any low-ranked Barbie stuff right here, not quite. McFarlane, right? So now even here, you're seeing a bunch of toy brands: Lego, Barbie, McFarlane, EA, Marvel, a ton of stuff right here. So, right, let's open up some of these and see if Amazon sells out during December typically on here. And the nice thing is, like, there's literally thousands of ASINs to go after. There would be an infinite loop of what you could do this through, basically, whether it be Lego, whether it be McFarlane, something like that. So these don't necessarily have as much of a 2-year time span. When we see Amazon never sold out, it's not something I personally would go after. But we also don't know where people are buying this stuff from too, right? Right here. Yeah, I bet this guy was getting stuff on clearance or something. Right here, what about this? Some Lego stuff right here. We can open up all these. Do like 10 listings quick, and that's the nice thing is, like, you can really easily get through tons and tons of stuff like this because pretty quickly in terms of if there's a good chance of it being something that's going to retire or something like that. It's even not a bad idea to do some retail arbitrage as well, and like storefronts make it very easy to see because you can see the lowest ranked stuff someone's carrying. You get a pretty quick idea of whether or not, like, what model someone's doing or anything like that. Okay, perfect example. Yeah, right here, look at that. So this came out right at the start of 2021 last year. $10, went up to 18. Interesting. So I bet people are buying this on clearance for like 6 or something right there. Here, Amazon out a little bit, definitely a younger listing. Right here though, 284, yeah, new as well. Right, so we want these older listings that have been around for a while that we have some data on. Right, if we go to the year long on this guy, right, so we can see it had 79 sellers December 7th, and then literally just a week later it only had 23, and no wonder the price got up above 40 for some days right there. So 16 into 40, that a lot of good money was made on that one right here. And so we can see if we just literally just plug this in, right, so this came out in 2021. Right here, Minecraft 21165. It's going to be on here as well. 21164, 21165. I'm sure it's going to be on here, right? So we can pop that in, right? So we can see some good money was made on that. 21165 right here. Yep. So 16, literally just sitting right there. Probably had some retailers as well right here, and we can see that, yeah, right there. 21165, $16 at Walmart on that. And we can see if we go to, like, if we zoom in here on Q4 of last year, we can see that it wasn't that much of during December, but it was a few days, and you can see how high that rank was, and that, like, I bet someone sold 50 of these in one day for like over 40 at one point in that. Like, it seems like a short time frame, but it's like an entire week that Amazon was out of stock, basically, like at least 50% of the time on that. So there's a lot of money to be made on that, right? So we'd see 16, let's say you even sell at 35 right there, right? So now, okay, you make 42%, right? It's a good little flip. And they'd see that there was another chance in December as well. And this time, this is on the second year of its time frame. So I bet the off count's going to go way up, but I also bet Amazon does sell out, right? So now we can see there's some recommendations right here. So like that is probably going to be something I put some money into right there. Now we got all these other recommendations on ones to look after. For these 7s, this one's more of a fall release of last year. Probably same on this one, yeah, earlier this year. Right there. Okay, so right, 21165 was good. Okay, what about 21166? 21166, 21169, and that's the thing. They come out in generations. You can really easily aggregate a ton of data around this stuff right here and find the other ones in that generation, like we saw in Brickset. Okay, this is a listing that, like an old listing for that, and even that has sold a ton. Right there, 590. Yeah, it's weird. The retail went down. That's rare on that. So we can see last year, very briefly, got up in the 80-79 range on that, 58 retail. So I bet people are buying these cheaper on sale for retail at some point. Like I bet right now this could be found, yeah, 48 right here, and it peaked in like the $80 range last December, right around there. Yeah, I wonder where it's this on this cheaper retail wise on here. Yeah, it looks like there's some sales on Kohl's and such. 21168 right there. Let's see, do we have 21166? Yeah, perfect example right there. Yeah, 16 and then got above 30 right there. So let's see if you could find this for like 14 last year. Probably, 16. I assume you can get a little lower than Amazon retail right there. 14, it was above 30 there for a while. That's, not bad. A nice little flip on that guy. 32, right? Maybe there's even some buy box share going higher on that, right? So what about 21168 that was on sale right there? Yep, 58. Same exact drill right there. And it's not a long time, just right, 2024 retail. Briefly it was over 45, over 50, 52. Looks like a couple days as high as in like the $60 range right there. And that's the key, is like that was it on its first year. What about when it retires, right? Thinking about it like that and everything. So we can go down here, right? Let's see who's preparing for that. Can load all these. You could also just scroll down on here, but I like using the SellerAmp. It makes it easier. Let's get a couple of these out of here. So you guys see how the generations work with them, how like all those were really close in number. Like it's different with like Barbie and other types of toys. It might be a little bit more like movie specific, or some stuff's just evergreen in general. It sells out every year with Amazon on all that. Let's find some with a really high review count right here. We already looked at that guy. Let's see, yeah, here we go. Perfect example. Yeah, tons of stuff in here. Let's see some Star Wars action. This guy's kind of high review counts. I want some really low review counts. Pokemon. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's take a look at these. Not super experienced with this kind of stuff. We'll definitely take a look. It definitely fits the toy category. That's the thing. There's so much stuff to go after here. Like, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of listings to look through. Marvel, not loving the ranks on those. Transformers, 47K. We can take a look at one of those. Hasbro Gaming. Here, 239. Love the rank on this. Don't love the price action, though. Do we have anything a little bit more expensive? I'll take a look at that, see if it goes up in price, or has gone up in price in past years. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see, all. Yeah, a lot of money was made here. I don't know. Probably not a good chance that happens again. But, right, if you're merch filling stuff, you're risk-free. You can just return stuff if anything happens. Seeing looks like Pokemon's a little bit more difficult in here, but and that's the thing, like, it might not be just like a Walmart to Amazon. It might be like something that was on sale, like an exclusive retail or something. Like, I'm not super in the toy game, and that's why I like really want you guys to focus on replenishables and whatever sauce works really well for you now. It makes no sense to deviate from toys on stuff. Okay, this is a great example. This has been around for almost a decade right here, and why were a bunch of people were selling it. It's like the Bolo of the year back in 2016. On that. Let's see if we go to the year long, we can see that for whatever reason. Let's see, like if we look at the buy box stats, you can see where the sales are actually going on here. So this is a retail of $10. Oops, that is good data to have right here. 160. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just little bits of buy box share above 40 right there. But even less than 1% across a year on a listing like this, that's like over 100,000 units were sold. If you sell 500 units of this at 30, right? And this is obviously, theoretically speaking, right? That's a whole lot of profit right there, basically. And that's the thing is, like, there's infinite listings on this stuff, right? I'm sure there's some people priced pretty high on this. Go to the load more. It's going to go down for a while. There's going to be some people that are waiting to poach this in that $30 range right there. Although I have a feeling people might be getting this cheaper, hence why there's so many people priced at 20 in there right there, right? Let's see any pretty high review counts right here. Lego, a lot of Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol's another good brand. Look at all the ranks on this stuff. Fantastic. Right there, and take a look at these guys, their history of these selling out in terms of stuff that's been around for a little while. $411. Interesting. This rank got nuked last year. And by the way, if you're interested in ungating toys, you can just use like Kohl's or EE distribution if you want. And I've honestly seen Walmart stuff work too. Wow, Amazon was never on this. Yeah, a lot of people who do the best with this stuff, it's not necessarily like a quick flip. It's more of a buy and hold type model in terms of the toys that sell out. But I definitely made some good money last year in terms of just opening stuff up, basically. So let's see, new 2021. Like, we can do like Lego new 2021 right here. Let's see what comes up. Bunch of this stuff, yeah. Lego ideas right there. That's cool. Jeep, $40. Let's see. This was kind of an epic flip. But now with the new 2021 factored in right there, we can see, yes, this came out, right? It looks like spring of last year. This is a decent chance that expires. Definitely good money was made on here, right? 100 into right there, yeah, a couple times. December, 100 into 135. I bet people are buying that cheaper. $40, got at $70 at one point on it. It looks like the off count never really went down, so the price never really broke out. And I also want to mention too, another hack you can do is if you want to do Amazon to Amazon flips, just make sure you're not buying them via Prime benefits. You can search like Barbie Amazon exclusive in here, and now you can find stuff that's only sold on Amazon by Amazon, right? So if Amazon sells out, then the price can really go up, and we're going to see some of that price action on looking at some of these right here that are Amazon exclusives. Yeah, we can take a look at this one as well. Just want to help you guys try and think outside the box. Oh no, let's see. Yeah, okay, so this one hit like crazy in 2021 and then didn't hit at all. Or actually it did last year. Yeah, last year, December. There was some buy box share above 40. We can see how much Amazon's sharing it. If we go to this, we can see that, okay, they totally were a little bit on that. And the rank's amazing, so like they definitely were enough. Like, people made money. This stuff, what about this guy? Just keep breaking down these listings. It's a good time. That, okay, totally hit last November for whatever reason. Last year, and we can see that not a ton of attractive buy box share there, but there have been several times that this has hit incredibly well on that, which is great. Yeah, you can see that this is like literally like 4 years back, and a couple of times it hits crazy well. And it happened last year in terms of the buy box share. We can see on if we go to data buy box stats 365, we can see there's a ton of share, 40, 42, right? And that's only 1%, but this is a 600 rank. That's a ton of sales right there. Yeah, totally hit right there. It was out of stock for a while. See it for whatever reason went out of stock last year too on that. But Barbie looks like there's a lot of great opportunities in this stuff. There, February of last year, not as much Q4 wise, but this seems like a pretty intelligent place to park capital long term in terms of just get this listed merchant fulfilled for like, where did this go? Yeah, 2021, $50. Like, sure, it's been stocked all of last year. Like, what if it gets there again? There's been some third party share above in terms of there. Let's see if any buy box shares going that high. Okay, not necessarily the buy box, a little bit in the 50 range right there, but even that, like, depending on this is this oversized. Okay, I don't think so on that. Looks like it definitely could be right there. That's definitely seems like a good play in terms of that. Let's see if we can find any Star Wars stuff that's really low rank. Star Wars. See right here. Okay, definitely that one right there. I'm just looking for higher view counts, basically. Hasbro. Let's see. Oh, Uno right there. Okay, that definitely hit at a certain point. Yeah. 39 retail, got as high as 75 on there. Oh, it's money made on that. Definitely not here. Pretty young listing. You want the stuff that you have years of history, potentially, or at least a year. Whoa, wow. Totally hit right there. Very good money was made on that. Look at that offer count go down from literally 75 November 7th to 4 on December 10th. $157, pretty new listing. I wonder if Uno must be gated on that. Yeah, PL. I looked at that right here, like a flower boutique right there. It's great. Yeah, went way up on that guy. Here, okay. So I'm gonna make a full like Q4 masterclass video with talking about like supplies, FBA versus FBM, how to think about buying, how to price stuff, everything like that and everything. So I will get that up in the probably in the next month, probably in the next few weeks on that. But I appreciate you guys watching. Absolutely. I mean, I'm learning the stuff as we go, finding new brands, different edges, everything like that. And I'm just super excited, super bullish on the space, and excited to share some more content with you guys on stuff. So if you guys need any help, just let me know in the comments, any videos you want to see, stuff like that. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.